everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be starting off by pinning back my hair because we are going to be working with some fun face paints. Well, ish, cream. So, I'm going to be taking some alcohol. This is some 99% alcohol and I'm very carefully just wiping off my brows. I want to eliminate any oil because I am going to be covering my brows with a glue stick. You can totally use Prozade, you can use Spirit Gum if you wanted to, whatever you want. I always find that using a glue stick is really the easiest and it's the easiest cleanup. I'm going with the hair, against the hair, and then lastly I am just pushing it up and I'm using a comb with a flat edge just to comb it up and then push it flat down onto my face. I'm not worried about getting it too perfect because it is going to be covered with color anyway. The reason you push the hair up is because then it can lay flat against your brow bone. Now, I am also going to be putting in contacts. These are black contacts, and I cannot see a thing. And when I say I cannot see a thing, you guys, I literally cannot see what I'm doing. So you're going to be seeing me, like, fixing this makeup a lot throughout. I'm also, like, making it up as I go. I also am taking a little bit more alcohol on a little cotton ball after I powdered my brows, and I'm just going to wipe away any little balls of glue that I see. I'm going to be priming my skin with this Rimmel primer. It's just like smoothing out my skin and prepping it for what we're going to be putting on. I am going to be putting a little bit of this Too Faced foundation just around the perimeter of my face and then down my neck as well. I wanted to put something on and just not leave it bare, so this is what I decided to do. I'm not really trying to make it perfect either because this is pretty much just going to be covered by my hair as well. I am going to powder that as well, just so when I am working my cream, it doesn't get super messy and I want it dry, just so the cream has a nice dry edge to be applied onto. So for the white that we're going to be using for our face paint, this is by Makeup Forever. I love the smell of these. It's really weird, but I love the smell of it. I'm just working with like kind of a fluffier brush just to outline the shape. I am kind of doing like a mask shape. I decided to do this instead of trying to work it into my hairline. Do whatever you wish. This is the route I chose. If any of you have seen my mime tutorial, I did the same shape for that tutorial and I just really like this shape. Kind of makes it look fun, makes it look like a little mask. I'm also going to fill in all of my face with that white and then blend it in with a beauty blender, and I am going to do another layer over top of my brows just to really whiten them out. I didn't color correct them. If you want to, you can, but again, it's going to be covered anyway, so the less product the better. I am going in with a more detailed brush. I believe this is a Acrylic brush actually, just to straighten out all of the edges and really sharpen them up. Then of course, because this is a cream, I am going to be powdering it and I'm just using some Kat Von D powder to set all of this. Which this is supposed to be translucent, but it does have a color to it. Which I should have known that already, but anyway, so it's a little off-white now. So I'm going to be working with this Mehron palette. This palette is called the Fire Palette. Don't ask me why it's called that. I'm going to be working with this turquoise. Guys, I'm literally making this up as I go, and I cannot see at all. Like, my eyes are black. I can see like an inch in front of my face. So when I first decided to do this, I was like, okay, maybe I'll use this color as my brow. So I'm starting to blend this turquoise up, and you'll see in a little bit, I kind of change this up. So I start like flicking it up a bit, and then I decided to take some of this lime green, which is so gorgeous, and then blend this downward. So I'm going to be working with kind of like cooler tones around my eye area. So like I said, I started flicking this upward because I wanted to make myself almost look kind of like sad and like this like kind of like almost doll clown kind of thing. I started adding some yellow onto my eyelids as well. And then I thought, maybe I do want to do some eyebrows. So I went back in with that white cream and just kind of cut this shape out a bit. You're going to see me going back and forth between the cream, the powder, the cream and powder. It's also kind of worked in my favor because I can't see, this is like actually sharpening up the lines. Now onto brows. I just took a liner just to kind of mark where I'm going to be marking them, and then I'm working with this MAC acrylic paint. I don't recommend putting this all over your face. I did once and I regret that. So I just drew on some brows and now I'm going in to this beautiful bubblegum pink, popping that just on the center of my face and then blending out with this round, I think this is a Stila brush actually. I wanted my cheeks to be super pink, so that's what we're doing. I'm also dipping into a little bit of the purple just to give it a little bit of an ombre fade as well. And I just keep blending and blending and blending and blending. For my nose, I'm just dotting a wee bit on my nose and going in with the same purple, just dragging it up just for a little bit of dimension and definition. I also wanted a little highlight on my nose, so I'm just going in with a little bit of white, just almost straight across, and then dragging it up a tiny little bit. I also wanted to blend out my cheeks a wee bit more and then add a tiny little bit more purple, and this is just a clean brush. I'm not really adding any more pink. I'm popping more yellow onto my eyes because we are going to put some lashes on. And when I'm doing this eyeliner, you guys, I cannot stress enough. I can't see! But I did see that. These are like huge, I forget what these are called. These are like the lashes that every drag queen uses. Like 103s or something like that. I'm going into this beautiful Inglot glitter. I started applying it on without glitter primer, but then I thought I need some glitter primer. So I'm just popping that on and look how pretty that looks. Ah, don't worry, I clean up the glitter off my lashes in a bit. This just looks so pretty. Yum. I'm also taking that white cream and dragging it right underneath my eyes. You can totally leave this white, but I thought, this is a colorful clown. I'm taking some inspiration from my little cat ear headband here. So I'm doing that orange underneath, and then I'm just blending yellow and green down my nose, so it kind of all blends together and it's just like one look. I'm also taking some of the blue in this palette and dragging it right underneath my eye, since we are using pretty much every color in the rainbow. I thought that that really like completed it. I'm also popping little lashes underneath my eyes, so I'm doing 3 on each side. I just cut up an old pair of lashes and then just angled them a little bit with some scissors. I think this makes it look so cute. Next, I'm going in with red because we need red. And I'm popping this all over my lips. I wanted this to be kind of blown out and blended, just like how my cheeks and my eyes are. So I'm just buffing it up onto my upper lip, and I'm also kind of pulling it out to give me like a little bit of a clown mouth as well. Once I was happy with the way that I had that blended, I am going to be going in with a lipstick. This is by Kat Von D. It's just a red. And I'm going to be popping this on my bottom lip and then blending that out just to give it more pigment, because I wasn't finding the eyeshadow to be as red as I wanted it to be. So I just keep blending and applying more and dragging it down and blending and applying more. And then I also wanted to add a couple little highlights to my lips as well to kind of mirror my nose. And it also gives my lips like almost like a glossy look without being glossy, because I could not handle that at all. And then I just went in with some eyeliner on my lashes and tried to just black out any of that glitter that I did get there. Like I mentioned, I cannot see, and if I could put contacts in after I have my makeup on, I would, but I just bawl my eyes out when I do that. So I'm just gonna back comb my hair and then add a cute little bow as well. And that is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in my next one.